Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Izzet Powerstone. So we're trying to play a rotation-proof Izzet Powerstone today since rotation is just around the corner, and that means we're losing one of the most important cards in the Izzet Powerstone deck. It was gold, I forgot what it's called. I think it's Mechanaut something. Enthusiastic Mechanaut. Artifact spells you cast cost one less. Gone. Now, that is a big problem because all the cards in this deck are artifact spells and we want them to cost less. There are no other cards in the current standard metagame that has this kind of ability, even for a higher mana value. So unfortunately, that means that we have to kind of dredge through with a little bit more removal and a little bit later game deck. But that's fine because Simulacrum is so strong that once we land Simulacrum with Skitterbeam Battalion, we will just overrun our opponent, and we don't have to get those two. We can just get Simulacrum combo with 3 steps ahead, and that will still kill our opponent. Sometimes just one Simulacrum, we're just playing Duran Spiders and Mightstone Weakstone, we can still get our opponent that way as well. So there's a lot of ways to get our opponent, for lack of a better term. And I think this deck can still work in the later, in a rotated metagame. So how does this deck actually work? Let's look at the deck list, shall we? We start with the 1-drop, which is 4 Torch the Tower. This is important against aggro decks because we gotta have a little bit of removal. In the early game, it's only 2 damage, but sometimes 2 damage is enough to kill something in the early game. And we can always bargain in the mid to late game, bargain away a Power Stone maybe to deal 3 damage, and that will be able to remove most scary threats, most of the medium level scary threats, right? 2 of them can remove a Shieldred, but we only need 1 to remove like Thalia or smaller creatures. Then in the 2-drop, I always want to have this a bounce spell in the deck. So I have Machine Over Matter. So this card is pretty useful in this deck because of course it costs 1 less if we control artifact creature. The deck is full of artifact creature generators, especially with the Simulacrum. And what's great about this is that you get to bounce your opponent's slick shot once they pump the hell out of it. So that's fun. We also have 4 Fires of Victory, and this is important to kill creatures early game, but also kill bombs late game while also drawing a card. Right? So Fire of Victory can deal 5 damage if you have 4 cards in hand. You draw a card with a kicker, and it's 5 damage. Deal 5 mana, deal 5 damage, draw a card. It's not that bad. All right, so that's why it's in the deck. Then of course, Simulacrum is the heart of the deck. We also have to have 3 Brotherhood's End for a board wipe. Be careful if your opponent's stealing your Brotherhood's End, because then it'll wipe your board, and that's real scary. I gotta say, that's real scary. We have also 4 Duran Spider to make sure that we have the 3 mana artifacts to trigger the Simulacrum. But Duran Spider can also give us a Power Stone, thus the namesake of the deck, Izzet Powerstone. All right, then going into the 4-drop, you look at this card, it says Spree, so it has a blue mana value. You might think, hey, 3 steps ahead is not a 4-drop. It's a 3-drop because you get a counter, or 5-drop because you want to counter and draw a card. That's what I've been doing with 3 steps ahead for the past few decks. But this time, no. 3 steps ahead is a 4 mana copy, or make a token of target artifact you control. We're going to copy Simulacrum. So that's the main purpose of 3 steps ahead in this deck. But of course, you can still counter, you can still draw cards if you need to. That's not out of the realm of possibility, but the main theme is to copy our Simulacrum, effectively giving us 8 Simulacrums in a deck, and that will overpower our opponent. Of course, we also have Ill-Time Explosion, another 4-drop. This is for a lot of card draws or board wipe if we need to. Don't forget, it says you may. You don't have to discard every time. Sometimes when your opponent has nothing on board, you just want to draw 2 cards, do that as well. And then we have Mightstone Weakstone. We have 4 Mightstone Weakstone to draw 2, draw 2 cards without discarding any cards for 5 mana, or -5/-5 on 1 creature. And something that I recognize that one of the viewers talked about in the comments last time, Mightstone Weakstone, right? It might be legendary, which means you can only have 1, but it's okay because you can tap it to play the second one, and that means that the second one only costs 3 extra mana. So in that kind of scenario, it will be a 3 mana draw 2, which is divination, right? Divination isn't great, but we live with it. It's useful in a deck that really are suffering on enough card draws. And it's a combo deck. We need to get Simulacrum out, so we need to be able to draw into it. And once we have Simulacrum on board, this is a 5 mana artifact, so that triggers Simulacrum. Then, of course, the other 5 mana artifact, 3 Skitterbeam Battalion. This is great. If you have 1 Simulacrum, you play Skitterbeam Battalion, your opponent's dead. That's basically it, right? This makes 3 2/2s with a prototype for 5 mana, but 3 2/2s each trigger the Simulacrum from 1. So you get also 3 constructs, and each of the constructs are now, including the 3 battalions, plus the Simulacrum, they're 7/7. So 5 mana for 3/2/2 with haste, and 3 7/7s. That's sick. Alright, and then we have 1 Cityscape Leveler. This is our sort of answer to everything. This can, whenever it attacks, it will just destroy target non-land permanent, any permanent, and opponent gets a Powerstone. So if there's anything we need to kill, Cityscape Leveler can do that for us. But we can also unearth it for a surprise 8 damage. It's not really a surprise, so opponent can see it, but a lot of times opponent will forget about it. And you'll see that our opponent often forgets that Cityscape Leveler is also a big beast stick. That's fun. Alright, so of course, we have to talk about the lands. The land base, 24 lands, which is kind of wonky because you might think we want more lands in a deck. But if you look at it, we actually kind of curve out around 4, right? We don't really play the Milestone Weakstone unless we have Power Stones from the Ren Spider. And then we don't play the Skitterbeam Battalion unless we have Power Stone from the Ren Spider or from Milestone Weakstone. So we're not really going to get mana screwed that often. 24 lands may be enough. And we're going to have 3 islands, 3 mountains, 4 Shivan Reef, 4 Spirebluff Canal, and 4 Thundering Falls. These are our dual color lands. And then we have 2 Demolition Field in case our opponent has something we had to pop, and 2 Fomori Vaults. This definitely helps because we have a lot of artifacts which can help us loot into better draws. 1 Hall of Tagsin, and this is great because we can use it to create more Power Stones, and this deck definitely synergizes the more Power Stones we have. And then we have 1 Mycosynth Garden. A lot of times we want to use Mycosynth Garden to copy Simulacrum Synthesizer, right? But we can also use Mycosynth Garden to copy a Cityscape Leveler if we need to. Use a Mycosynth Garden to copy, let's say, a Duran Spider or Skitterbeam Battalions, not just that one card. So Mycosynth Garden is pretty useful in this deck where you can copy a bunch of non-token artifacts. So that's the whole idea of this deck. Now let's go into the games. Alright, our opponent is Toxic with a 0 and a 1. We're gonna go first. Not a great hand, to be fair, but we don't really have that many 2-drops in the deck that matters. Spirebluff Canal, Hall of Origins. Maybe we'll get somewhere. Maybe. Let's find out. Blue-white. Blue-white's actually scarier. Okay, it's not blue-white. It is blue-white, but not blue-white. You know what I'm saying? This kind of gives it away, but there's no other land I could play that doesn't give it away. Fabrication Foundry. That's a good card to get. I don't think I want to give him a Power Stone. That really ramps him. I'm going to get 2 red out instead of 2 blue. Having an extra counterspell is good, but having 2 red is pretty important. The Iron Crag. Alright. The thing about that deck is it doesn't have haste. Simulacrum. Cool. We can wait because it doesn't have haste. But I don't think I want 2 blue anyways, right? Sacrifice 1 mana, add 1 mana. What do I want to break here? Do I want to break anything or do I just want to draw 2 cards? I don't think it's that good to draw cards. I don't think that's necessary either. I would just go to my turn. Naturally draw the red anyways. Cool. Alright, do we ill-time explosion here? Just to draw 2 cards. If we spider, we'll have the Brotherhood and our own spider. I don't think that's worth it. So let's just draw 2 cards. See what he wants to do. Decline. He has to play something. And he will play into the Brotherhood's end. I do also have fires, so I can do that, I guess. I'm not sure. Because he now has a lot of mana. Glyphs. Alright, can't stop the glyphs from doing its thing. But I can kill this, because it's 5, right? Fires of Victory will kill it. Do I want to just use Fires of Victory on this, or is there anything else more that I want to do? That is an artifact that I cannot break. unfortunately. So maybe I don't want to just break that. I can take him down to 2 lands. It's not that bad. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. He did have a land drop every turn, but non-land permanent. I can bounce the Glyph Bridge. Oh, I can't. Not with the mana that I have. Oh well. Let's break all his artifacts first. He might just crew with this. That I'm okay with that. It's not too much damage, and I can break it. Crafts? Cool. That means I can't attack. 5/3 also can't attack me, so I think I'll just kill it. Right? If I just kill it right now, I actually can't do anything. That's kind of tricky, right? Because I don't have an extra blue. I have only 1 blue, so I can't counter unless I have 4 mana up, which means I only have 1 more mana to do something. I just take the 5 here. You just take the 5. It's not the end of the world. Ouch. I think he wants to play something, right? Fabrication Foundry. I don't like it, but it's fine. I don't know if he has counters. Well, he has 3 steps ahead in that deck for sure. But you know, something's gotta happen. Auto War is own. That card's banned. You're not allowed to play that. Alright, cool. He can play it again if he wants, but I can start breaking his stuff. I didn't draw the cards I want, unfortunately, but the Hall of Tagsin is just gonna keep making Power Stones. So I do have that against advantage against him. I also have a counter spell. That is another advantage. Sort of. If he Simulacrums, I have to counter it, right? Unstable Glyph Bridge, I'm okay with that. Doesn't do anything right now. Pass. Free Power Stone. This is when it gets scary for our opponent. Nope, don't need that land. We can break the Glyph Bridge, but then we take a turn off and we don't have a counter spell. One, two, three. I can take another 5. Actually, he can't attack me. But I do give him a Power Stone. I'm not sure if I want that. So we'll just we'll be passive. We'll be very passive. See if he uses all his mana, because I do want to break the Mirrex too. That's something to keep in mind. This is create a tap Power Stone. He kills a Simulacrum. Exile 1 or more other artifacts. Return target artifact from the graveyard to. Okay, I can't stop that. Scry 2 to the top. Doesn't seem like he has much. I think we'll bounce the Simulacrum. Right? Yeah, I think it's better to bounce it right now because he couldn't do much. He has to cast it again. And that's going to give us time to do stuff. We'll play the Vaults. I can't play these spiders. These spiders are actually helping him more than it does me. That is 3. Let's see if he has it. Do we try to draw first? Like this. Oh. Okay, well. That was easier than I thought. Just get countered. Second Simulacrum. I kind of saw that coming, to be fair. There's really nothing I can do to stop the second Simulacrum. But now I can discard a spider. Look at the top 2 cards. Okay. Yeah, I cannot get my Simulacrum for the life of me. But what I can do, well, first let's see what we can get top deck. Brotherhood's End, that's important. We'll break your Simulacrum. You're gonna have a Power Stone. I'm okay with that. Do I want the spider? Do I want the spider out? That gives him more Power Stone? It also gives me a Power Stone, but I'm gonna Brotherhood's End the Power Stones, so don't think I want to do that. Glyph Bridge. Alright, well, the Cityscape Leveler can come back in one of these turns. Why is it tapping my Vault? Okay, first let me see what kind of a draw am I going to have as a land. Okay. So don't tap my Vault, please. 3, 4, 5. That's 5, right? Draw 2 cards. I get my Simulacrum. Right, so would he have a counterspell against the Simulacrum? Guess we'll find out. No time better than a present to do these kind of things, right? He does have a 3 steps. I force it out. Cool. Less things for him to be able to do. I can break the Glyph Bridge. I can break a Simulacrum if he wants to. That's important. If I was bringing a Simulacrum back with the Foundry. How many Foundry did he use? 1. 2. This is the 3rd Foundry. Cool. Definitely gotta watch out for what he might be able to do, because 3 steps ahead is still a potential. Oh, he's giving me one. Okay, cool, thank you. Time to discard. I mean, I don't know if I want to use it. You know what? I will use the spider. It's better than a land, that's for sure. My Stone, Weak Stone. Another My Stone, Weak Stone. That does draw 2 cards. Nothing else really, you know, can be useful here, right? So, guess we'll do that. Worst case scenario, we'll pitch it for the Fomori Vault. I'm gonna get rid of all this, so might as well tap all these for now. Why is it tapping? Oh, I need 3, yeah. Destroy all artifacts. I kill all of my Power Stones. I hope you're happy. Okay, I guess our opponent's not happy, they just quit. GG. Mirror match, but yeah, like I said, this deck just dies to Brotherhood's End. Alright, our opponent is Silencia. No, there's no I. Salenka. Go first. No ramp. No ramp. Going first. Thundering Vault. Can I afford this? I'll try it. Just need to draw an extra land somehow. Can I get a land, please? Alright. Good enough. Might not be good enough, but it is what I'm willing to risk. Sunken Citadel turn 1 is kind of funny. Vault. Those are all good lands. Not giving up my good lands. Blue Eye Control? Okay, no. Prof. Prof is kind of scary. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna play the Vault. This way I can Milestone Weakstone next turn if he plays a creature that I can't kill. I need to kill, I can Milestone Weakstone it. If he doesn't play anything, that plays into my hand more. Sort of. Not really. Because all I got is a bounce spell, right? Now he's got 3 lands. I don't think he can do anything with 3 lands, so I'll attack. Prof is scary though, he gets a lot of pumps on 1 card. Anchorage. Cannot target Anchorage. Oh man, how do I kill the Anchorage? Honestly, I don't know. Nothing? What do I discard here? The Milestone Weakstone? They're so good though. I guess not that good against blue-white control-ish decks. Torch might be better. Yeah, Torch definitely is better. I can kill the Anchorage by sacking the Powerstone. Might be something I have to do. Second Anchorage is now fun. Collector's Vault. Oh boy. He's gonna get a lot of treasure this way, right? I don't think I can afford to counter a Collector's Vault. He's gonna get so much value from that too. But if he doesn't play anything, I'm gonna keep vaulting. I don't know if I want another spider. Battalion's real good, but it'll probably just get countered by this deck. I still get it over the spider. Another 3 steps. Will he counter this? Oh, we'll find out. There's a counterspell. I mean, might as well go in for the attack. Uses the vault. Gets a treasure. Is this an artifact? No, legendary enchantment. Wow, temporary lockdown. That's gutsy to drop that. That's not a card draw. If I play this, I think it'll probably just get countered. Yeah, that's not great, right? Guess we'll use the vault. Will he play a Wandering Emperor here? Will his deck have a Wandering Emperor, I wonder? Alright, let's find out. Force him to do something. Otherwise I'll slowly kill him. Collector's Vault again. It's building up a lot of treasures, which is pretty bad for me, but I could not stop that. There is a Wandering Emperor. So you have another 3 steps. I do get my Simulacrum. Huh. This is not legendary. I can play 2 of that. Let's tap 1 of the vaults. Don't know if this does much. There's a 3 steps. So I gotta stop this 3 steps with my 3 steps. Unfortunately, that means I don't get a count. I don't get a copy. Okay, dead car, also dead car. Pretty dead, I would say. Let's see what he does. Maybe he'll try to Wandering Emperor me again. Oh, if he does, the battalion's gonna get him bad. He has a march. Alright, well. I don't know what deck this is, but it's eating me up pretty good. At least I don't feel that bad with the Collector's Vault. And they have Witness the Future? What is this deck? I don't know, man. And now I have a Field of Ruin. I have 2 Volts. Whoa, that's just insane. I mean, like, what if I have a spell? Why would you do that right now? Do I want to bounce the Duran Spider just to protect it? I don't think so, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have 9 for go in for 12 damage. He is at 12, which means he just dies. It's kind of funny. Alright. That is 8. He's going for an attack. Does he want to use his Volt? Doesn't want to use his Volt. Do I want to use my Vault? This means I can't get the Anchorage, but if he uses the Anchorage, I'd be more than happy to do that. Destroy your Power Stones. Oh, he's gonna use the Vault right now? To loot? Okay. That means he's limiting his card to just 1. I'm for it. Sure. Yeah. Deal that damage. You want to deduce? He keeps a deduce. Alright, I did not expect that. I get Spider. This is only 3 damage, so spiders won't get him. But this will. Oh, I can't play it. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Did I miscount? I thought I had 8. Oh, because of the Duran Spider before I had 8. Oh, if I attack like this. Does he have just 1 more counterspell? Oh man. Yeah, he did just have 1 more counterspell. What a top deck. And then he has Deduce. Oh, you don't need to be good if you're lucky. That's all I have to say. It's freaking just 1 card with a counterspell. Nothing I can play here that matters. Simulacrum does matter though. Let's hope he doesn't have another counterspell. I swear to God. No more lies. Guess I had to pay for that. See, top deck and there are no more lies? Just like right there? No, okay. Fires of Victory. No, I don't want that. Duran Spider. I mean, Shivan Reef into a Duran Spider is pretty good. The fires. You know, I don't want that either. We can hope for a better draw. I don't know. They could have used that to pump the prof. That prof's been there for a memory deluge. That's not allowed. Do you not know how to play rotation-proof decks? He's gonna break this. Okay, he's gonna break my last Vault. Pretty sure I still have lands, right? Yeah, I still have lands. No attacks. Does have another march. Oh, I could have bounced it. What am I doing? I'm too tilted right now. I draw fires anyways. Yeah, I'm too tilted right now. Before he attacks, let's try to burn it off. He has a lot of mana anyways. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's much. Now he has a counterspell live. Now I have a counterspell live. Well, since he's got that much mana, let's put out a Duran Spider. Does give him an extra mana, but you know, it is what it is. Did he put March back? He did put March back with the Witness. That's why he got it again. Well, we're gonna have to fight through this. Even a score. Okay, you're gonna draw how many cards? 5 cards? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Counter it? Yeah. Good. Now you draw those 5 cards. So can I draw an untapped land here to win? Collector's Vault? Why not? Can I draw an untapped land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all about this one draw. Nope. God damn it. Nope. Okay, so this is going to be 4, 6, 7, 8. Bring him to 2. 2 is not lethal. 2 is not lethal. He has 4 cards. I can do this. That can break. Actually, this does 8 damage. Forgot about that. Alright, let's break your Vault. Why not? Nice Vault you got. Stupid blue-white control. You're still no match for the 8-8 that was just lurking in the graveyard. Alright, our opponent is Famicor. Nice frog. We're gonna go first. We got Fire's Victory, Simulacrum, and 3 steps. Ooh, this is basically as good as a hand as you're gonna get. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. Canal first. Red. Swiss Sphere. Alright, this is gonna be one quick match. One way or the other. Let's see what he's gonna pump. Nothing? Do I fire this if it's nothing? Yeah. It's not gonna play anything else this turn, so. No pump's gonna get it out of 5. Right? I don't know. We can get it out to 5. I'll be impressed and also very scared. Alright, that's a lot of lands. Cool. I've drawn nothing but lands. It was a great start. And then nothing but lands. Okay, do we ill-time explosion him? It's better than lands. I mean, if I put it away, I'll just get lands, so. Let's do this and see what happens. Lightning strike my face, okay. Down to 16. Chandra. Chandra's not very nice. This doesn't hit Chandra. Oh, well, Hall of Tagsin. Doesn't look like much, but it'll have to do something. Maybe he'll play a haste creature. Or he exile a land. Cool. Play a land, then exile a land. Really? Nothing? That's not how you play this deck, my man. Gonna make it 3/3. He can lightning strike it. Oh boy, those are some lands, all right. Fomori Vault's good, but I don't really have the lands to back that up. What a time! Lightning strike my 3/3. Yeah. Wow. Just wow. All right. Well, I'm gonna play this land anyways. Will there be a land that matters? I don't think so. No, decline. What am I doing? I can deal 2 damage to Chandra. He's not ulting yet, so. Fugitive.
Hot-headed. So what?
Wow, there's white mana. That's surprising. I mean, it's even more surprising that all I drew are lands. Face down card? Can he even turn the face up? No. Do I want to deal 2 damage to Chandra? I don't think it's doing much. Can I draw more lands, please? What the hell? Alright, 3 to the board, please. Should I play a land first?
You want to dance? Then let's dance!
Helix my face. Going even lower. I mean, just like, yeah. I've drawn nothing but lands.
Who needs a plan? Just improvise.
Right? The, one Brotherhood's end. That's one card is not a land. Let's go to my turn. Another land. Oh yeah. How did I know it was going to be another land? I wonder. Now this is just getting ridiculous. I don't think I'm gonna torch here. He's going to get another activation on Chandra anyways. Yeah, but he gets another car. Ah, he can have another car. Helix me again. I'm just dying to the helixes.
So I'm a little
there's a slick shot.
So what?
There's a Swiss Sphere. I have to take this, but it's okay. Because what I'm gonna do next... Yes! Lands! More, please!
Party's over for you, pal.
Yeah, the party's over. Get out.
Wow. Not even a gift bag.
My god. How did this happen?
Listen, pal. I'm with the Gatewatch, so we should all follow our hearts.
I can't even kill that. Can I haul here? It costs 4. I don't have 4. Does he have a plane? I'm just gonna thin out my deck as much as I can because this is ridiculous. I think this is all the lands, every single land. Just I was about to draw a Simulacrum too. All right, do I want to kill Taika Waititi? This kills it, right? Okay, still can't do anything.
This is a fun idea.
You know what's a fun idea? Not drawing freaking lands. Jeez, I still can't do it. I'm just getting trolled now. Have I drawn it? There it is. A single non-land card. I'm at 7. Exile the top. I mean, our opponent's getting trolled too, I guess.
So what?
So, we're pretty evenly matched when it comes to being trolled. I don't want to go to 6. So I am going to bounce this. Chandra's pretty big too, huh? If I go to 6, I die to 2 lightning strikes, right? Yeah, we'll bounce that. Of course, he's gonna play it again. Finally, the Power Stones. Alright, you can have a Power Stone. I'm gonna get some 7/7s. I don't know. 7/7 seems pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can torch the tower, and I can also
We should all follow our hearts.
search with the spider. It's pretty important. It's very important that I can search with the spider because right now I've not drawn a single artifact that I put in this deck for. Do I want to torch and kill the Swiss Sphere? What can he do? What is it targeting? My face, of course. Bargain? How big can I get? I mean, I have 7/7s, right? So my stone, weak stone. Can he kill me? I'm at 4, right? He probably can kill me. That's what's scary about this. So what am I doing? My stone, weak stone to draw 2 cards. Alright, I can turn this into a Simulacrum. And then I can my stone, weak stone. I think I'll minus, right? I'm gonna get 3. So this is gonna be 9, 10, 11, 12. It's exact lethal. Yeah, it's exact lethal. It's the funniest game ever. We're both drawing really bad, but hey, he drew worth. Okay, our opponent is Cassette. Cassette? I mean, I think there's a lot of S and E and T in Cassette, so I don't know. We're gonna go first. Brotherhood's End, Brotherhood's End. Definitely fights, well, actually can't use Brotherhood's End at all because of the vaults. Not good enough of an opener, I think. Alright. This... reasonable. We'll keep 6, so we'll put away the Cityscape Leveler. That's going to take a while to use. Opponent also mulligans. My stone, weak stone. Am I for it? Yeah. It'll eventually help me draw more cards. Assuming I don't just get bursted out. I am going to get bursted out, aren't I? Turn 2 Thalia. I'm used to this kind of games, right, honestly. If he add lines, I'll be okay. I still want Thalia to go away. Enti. Cool. Thalia go away. Simulacrum time. That's... those are lands. I'll keep 1 land. Ishin. Uh-oh. Double triggers. Alright. He's hitting me for a lot. I don't like that. He didn't play the Thalia, so I can double Simulacrum. This makes it 3-3, but that also means the next turn I'm going to have like 50-50. Right? Whereas if I had this, I'm going to have 5. If I draw a land, I can play Simulacrum. Yeah, you know what? This is better. Get lost. Cool. And then Thalia. Cool beans. You can only discard 1 card. Do I block here? It is a lot of damage if I don't block, right? If I block, what happens? Simulacrum's gonna make a 1, 2, 3. Alright, what am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I just block. I don't need the spider much. But the turn after is going to be even bigger creature, so it might justify a block. Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it. I can kill Ishin. That might be important, right? Did I kill Ishin or did I kill NT? I think I kill NT. Let's get the minus first. I think I kill NT. It's scarier than Ishin. I think that's right. Yeah, I think I kill. So I don't think he has. Okay, again, top deck a really good card, but NT lets him top deck 2 cards. Yeah, I don't know. They're both really good, but this keeps on getting value. So let's hold back what we can right now. Ah, wow, it's just GG. I don't know why you attack. You're not dead next turn. He might be dead next turn. I can Simulacrum into a spider and he'll be dead. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you've seen all of those games, how did you feel? I have to say, today's games are kind of wonky. I have to admit, right? A lot of these games, I didn't feel like I was going to win because my draws were abysmal, to say the least. I could not draw Simulacrum for most of the game for the life of me, and somehow we always come out ahead. It's funny. It's almost as if we had the heart of the cards or something. Anyways, I don't know. I do think this deck needs some more fine-tuning, but with rotation just around the corner, I'm sure that there are other cards that we want to kind of slot in or out of for this deck, right? The heart of the deck is Simulacrum and 3 Steps Ahead, so those cards are not going away. Of course, I don't think Skitterbeam Battalion is something that we can go without in this deck. Every other card does have some judgment calls around it. So, Ill-Time Explosion, it looks good. It never really did too much. A lot of times we use it to draw 2 cards, and if you just want to use a 4 mana to draw 2 cards sorcery speed, that seems bad. So we don't really need to do it that way. Brotherhood's End does wipe the board enough times that we don't need Ill-Time Explosion, and Brotherhood's End also hits Planeswalkers, whereas an Ill-Time Explosions won't. So I think this might be able to go. Let's see what happens in the Bloom Barrel sort of card pool. Fires of Victory, good, not great. I don't know if we need 4 off. March Over Machine, unfortunately, the one thing that really bothers me is this non-land permanent. If it doesn't say that, it's better. Of course, I understand you can't just say target permanent because then you'll just use it to bounce lands. But so the thing is, there's too many man lands, right? The problem is we got killed by man lands sometimes, and well, not killed, but we have to watch out for man lands sometimes. Against that blue-eye control, that's the biggest problem. So I still think 2 is good enough. So everything else, I think, will stay. The Ill-Time Explosion is one of the biggest cards I want to cut and find better copies or better versions of. And then maybe 2 Fires of Victory can go, since we didn't see that many aggro. I'm not sure if that's the reason why I did not feel that great. But I think I need more. I need more things to trigger Simulacrum. A lot of times you saw, in that last game you saw, I could not trigger the Simulacrum. The whole deck is to use the trigger Simulacrum. I just couldn't do it. I keep drawing these and I keep drawing lands. So we need more artifacts or more payoffs. So yeah, that's really all I got for you today. I still think this is a fun deck. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.